Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon, back again with Critical Failure. So, we are on the Winter Eladrin. The Winter Eladrin is basically the stark opposite of the Spring and Autumn Eladrin. This seasonal one is sad, depressed, melancholy. I can't come up with any more synonyms for some reason. But it is very, very upset. It has frozen teardrops on its cheeks, and it radiates sadness as if it was a frigid, icy, cold breeze. They are blue in color, which I'll be posting the pictures with them, so you don't have to worry about that. But these Eladrin are extremely down and sad. They probably lost someone, or they have witnessed the burning of a forest or something like that. That sounds very stupid, but I feel like to an Eladrin that would really mean something to them if someone burned down their forest that they resided in. But anyways, let's get right into the stats of this beautiful creature. It's a medium Fey, elf of course, and a chaotic neutral. Natural armor class of 19, average hit points of 127, and it's 17d8 plus 51, that's what it is, and a speed of 30 feet. It's a strength of 11 plus 0, dexterity of 10 plus 0, constitution of 16 plus 3, intelligence of 18 plus 4, wisdom of 17 plus 3, and charisma of 13 plus 1. It has damage resistances to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magical weapons, and it has dark vision up to 60 feet and passive perception of 13. And it speaks Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. I don't think I said that for the last one for the summer, but who knows. It's a challenge rating 10, 5,900 XP. It has Phase Step on a recharge of 4, 5, or 6 on a D6 roll. As a bonus action, it can move up to 30 feet in any direction into an unoccupied space that it can see. Innate spell casting. Fuck. Alright. Its spellcasting ability is Intelligence, and its spell save DC is 16. It casts these spells with no material components. At will, Fog, Cloud, and Gust of Wind, and once a day, Cone of Cold and Ice Storm. Now those are actually some really good spells. It has magic resistance, so it has advantage against spells and other magical effects. It has an ability called Sorrowful Presence. Told you they were really sad. These guys are so sad that my life looks like a normal one compared to it. But anyways, any non-Eladrin creature that starts its turn within 60 feet of the Eladrin must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the Eladrin becomes charmed. That's my bad. It becomes charmed. Charmed. Let me say that again. It becomes charmed. I think that they couldn't come up with a condition of depression to where you're just like, I don't really want to move. What is it? What's the term? Lethargic. You become lethargic. You're just like, I don't really want to. I think lethargic would work perfectly for that if you actually got that as a condition status. But yeah, basically it's the same thing. If you hit it, or if the Eladrin hits a creature that has a Sorrowful Presence effect, then it has the ability to repeat the saving throw. But if not, then it's not able to repeat the saving throw until the full minute is up. At least that's what I'm understanding from it. But a cop and an ambulance all together. But anyways, it does not have multi-attack. It has the longsword or longbow, as it typically does. It's a melee. The longsword is a melee weapon attack, plus 4 to hit. Reach of 5 feet. Hold on, let me turn on cruise control here. Reach of 5 feet. One target only. Average of 4. Okay, 1d8 slashing damage, or 5 1d10 slashing damage, and it does not have a proficiency bonus. That's right. If used with 2 hands. The longbow is range weapon attack, plus 4 to hit. Range of 150 to 600 feet, 1 target only, 4 average, 1d8 piercing damage. Now note, I would add cold to that. I would say 1d10 cold to add to both, because that seems a little bit light. It's just barely attacking. It seems like it doesn't even want to do anything for damage, so I would say definitely add some cold to that, because it seems kind of unfair to the Winter Eladrin. It's like they kind of threw it away. But there's also a reaction called Frigid Rebuke. When the Eladrin takes damage from a creature the Eladrin can see within 60 feet of it, the Eladrin can force that creature to succeed a DC 16 con saving throw or take 11 average 2d10 cold damage. That seems like it would be a nice ass idea. That one right there kind of makes it redeemable. And that's as a reaction. I would say have that as a common ability, because if you're going to have it doing so little damage, have that as a normal ability. I mean, that just kind of gives it a no-brainer, because you got to make sure that it's like good. Because never mind, I can't even come up with what I was going to say in good enough words. But it's kind of depressing, no pun intended on this, to see that this creature was like kind of overseen or overlooked compared to the autumn, spring, and summer for damage. Like, I could see this guy definitely doing some cold damage to these guys. Like, it's immune to cold, why wouldn't it be dealing cold? Or not immune, it's resistant to cold damage, why wouldn't it be dealing it? You know, like the summer one's dealing fire. I can see that, but they're just not doing it, so who knows. But anyways, I have some stuff for it if I can fucking get it. Here it is. I'm giving it some abilities. Alright, so it's Phase Step. It's gonna deal 2d8 cold damage and 2d8 psychic damage. That's if it does a cold step, or yeah, you can call it cold step, I don't even care, the Phase Step. I gave it an ability called Frost Shield. It's basically like Heat Wave from the Summer Eladrin. So any spells dealing with fire have a 50% chance of failing on a 50 or higher on a D100 die roll. It has an ability called Mark of Winter. A creature in 30 feet is marked with a, I would say it's kind of like Frostbite. It's vulnerable to cold for 1 minute, but resistant to fire. So basically it's like I said, Frostbite. I can really see that happening. And then I gave it an ability called Frostblade. So say it loses its longsword, right? You knocked it out of its hands. What's it gonna do? Uses a longbow at like close range? Nah. Dude's gonna, like, or female, whatever you are playing as, is gonna straight up make a weapon out of ice, and he's going to stab the fuck out of you, okay? That's what it's gonna do. Or beat the hell out of you. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna hurt you. I imagine it materializing it out of thin air as a bonus action, or as an action. It makes more sense to be as an action. But it's gonna materialize it, and then it's gonna hurt you really, really bad. He's gonna touch you, or it's going to touch you in really bad places that you don't want to be touched with the frosty sword. It's like Frosted Flakes, but they're not great. It's very, very, very painful to ingest ice daggers down the throat, or through your spleen, or stomach, or anywhere for that matter. Ice daggers are not fun. Not that I know from experience, but I'm just saying, I don't think that getting stabbed by an icicle would feel very good. Now that I'm done playing, I actually really enjoyed the winter idea, but they didn't really, in my opinion, do any justice with it for its attack, like damage attacks, for its damage dealing, nor its attacks. Like, its reaction was chill. I really liked the reaction compared to parry that it did in the summer, but hey, I'm not the creator, so I can't say anything. But anyways, that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe as I bring you D&D content in the future. Please hit that bell notification button as I bring you more D&D content, like I just said. Because YouTube does not alert anyone when you're doing something and upload a video. But yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to post a video. Hopefully tomorrow, if Ed would message me, I would be able to get some videos done with him. So I'm hoping and like praying that that will work. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.